What is going on, guys? It's the Clouded Barber back at it with another video. I know, again, I haven't been on top of the game. I haven't been on the ball. I haven't been releasing as often as I should. I do apologize for that. It's been a crazy time right now. Sorry, my phone's going off. Work's been insane, so, you know, I haven't really had much time to sneak a video in, but I finally found some time, so here I am. This video is going to be my homeboy Jamie. He comes to me all the time. He used to do skin fade, but not so much anymore. He does like a 1.5 on the sides, slight trim up top, hard part, all that good stuff, and then line up his beard.
No enhancements this time.
Without further ado, let's get to the video, guys. Alright, here we are, guys. We're going in with our number 1 guard lever fully open, creating our first guideline. Now we're going in with our 2 guard lever fully open, creating our second guideline. Now we got our 1.5 guard lever fully open, and we're gonna bang out that bottom initial guideline that we created by flicking the lever from open, half closed to fully closed. Pay attention as it just disappears, guys. Alright, now we got our gold FX. We're lining up his vertical bars. Remember not to push the hairline back, guys. Keep it as natural as possible. Just combing out the C cup. We're just creating that perfectly aligned C cup, guys. No pushbacks. Alright, now we're going around the ear. So especially around the ear part, guys, above the ear, you got to be pay super close attention to this, because you don't want to white wall the poor guy. And I'm one to admit mistakes. I have no shame in the game of admitting my own mistakes, and here I made a mistake, so I'm pretty much preaching to the choir. There you go. Right above his ear, I went a little bit too high. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my effects, and I'm just gonna bump it up just a little bit, just to kind of blend it in with that little part where I went a little bit too high. Hopefully it doesn't pop out too much and you don't notice it really too much. Alright, onto his beard, guys. So now we got our FX, and we're doing just behind the beard, in front of the ear, just lining them up, making it look nice and crispy. Combing it out again, hitting off any of those flyaway hairs hanging over the line. Sorry for my elbow, but we are lining up his beard on his cheek and connecting it to that C cup. Now we got our wall magic clip, lever fully open, half closed and closed. Kind of giving him a semi blowout, but not really on his, or a taper, sorry, on his temple area there. And now we got our 1 guard, lever fully open, half closed and closed. And then we're going in with our half guard and just blending in between to make that transition smooth. Tune 45 triple cartridge razor. Just hitting up his edge up, making it sharp so it pops. And always keep in mind, for the new barbers, when you guys are using a razor blade, you want to stretch the skin as much as possible. Not to the point where you're making your client feel uncomfortable, but just to the point where your blade is gliding smoothly over the skin. Alright, now we're just hitting behind the beard, in front of the ear, sharpening that all up. And next we'll be razor blading all around the ear and the back of the neck. Sorry, the side of the neck. And here I just saw some hairs hanging over the hairline, so I just had to get it. That's just me being extra picky, but at the end of the day, guys, the clients, they really appreciate it, so always keep that in mind. And there you have it, guys, the one side all finished. And now obviously what we do to one side, we do to the other. So as you guys watch this and fast forward, I just want to tell you guys that I appreciate all my subscribers. I truly do. I know I haven't been consistent or on the ball like I should be, but those who have stuck with me and, you know, had faith and known that I was going to be releasing more stuff, I really appreciate you guys, you know, for showing me love. The love that you do. You know what I mean? So please hit that subscribe button. I will continuously keep trying to push as much material as I can forward. And much love to all you guys. I appreciate you. Alright guys, so basically we're going in for the hard part. We're using our gold effects. So we're just going in, straight edging it with the gold effects. Then we're going to flip our gold effects upside down. And we're going to hit the other side of the line. So as I always said, there's always two sides to a line. Okay? So there's a bottom of a line and there's a top to a line. You can't just hit one and not the other. So you always got to hit both sides, alright? Alright, now I just threw on my 1.5 guard, and I'm just going with the grain to take off a little bit of bulk that was hanging over there. It looked a little awkward. So here we're just edging up the front a little bit, edging up that corner, and now we're going in with our triple cartridge razor again by Tune 45, and we're just edging up that line, making it super crispy. You don't want to apply too much pressure. Edging up that corner, edging up those vertical bars, edge up the beard. Now we're just edging up around the top of the ear, making everything look super crispy, because obviously that's the look that he wanted to go for. So that's what we got to do for the clients. We got to go that extra mile. You know what I mean? All right, now we're doing the taper in the back. So creating our first ball guideline with our gold effects. Now we're going in with our wall magic clip, lever fully open, creating our second guideline. Lever half closed, still no guard, going up about halfway. And then lever fully closed, just knocking out that bottom line, guys. Now we're going in with our half guard, lever fully open, half closed and closed till we get to the bottom of our second guide line, until it's completely gone. Now we're going in with our one guard, lever fully open, half closed and closed. Didn't really do much. So now we're just throwing on our 1.5 guard, take it a little bit higher, taking off those dark spots, a little bit of bulk there. Lever fully open, half closed and closed. Basically just until all those dark spots disappear, you know what I mean? Alright, now we're just wet the top of the hair. We're going in with our Mizutani shears. And we're just basically taking off about 1/2 inch off the top. You still want a little bit long so we can comb it over, style it up a bit, right? So guys, like I said, this is my homeboy Jamie, okay? This guy is like, I respect this guy highly. Cool dude. Dope dude. I mean, during the first wave of this whole pandemic, you know, we weren't allowed to work. So, you know, every week or every couple of weeks, this guy would shoot me over some dough and be like, hey, man, this is for the times that, you know, I was supposed to come get a haircut, but obviously I can't right now. And I was like, oh, man, I appreciate that, bro. Like that's amazing, you know, and not a lot of people do that type of stuff. So, you know, people who do that, your clients, you got to hold on. You got to hold them close. You know, you got to take care of them. You know what I mean? So, you know, Jamie, I respect you. And I look forward to more cuts in the future, brother. Thank you. So here we're going in with our Mizutani texturizing shears. Just taking off a little bit of that bulk that was hanging over. Now we're going in with our regular shears. We're just trimming up the bangs a little bit just so everything kind of glides smoothly together. Alright, now we're just hitting under the beard, which I didn't forget to do, but I always like to leave this until last, just because, you know, the guy's been sitting for so long. Now he can sit back, relax, and I can just line him up under the neck. Alright, now we're going in. We're just cleaning up his mustache with the Gold FX. Right above his lip and below his nose. Making everything look super crispy. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now he doesn't usually like the razor blade in this area because he's very, very, what's that? Very sensitive. So we just kind of hit it very, very briefly in that area with the trimmers, and we leave it at that. Now we're just hitting him with the shaver underneath the neck, because as I said, he is very, very sensitive to the razor, so we can't razor him underneath. He'll bump up and get red and sting, and no matter what we use. So we can only use the shaver underneath his chin on his neck. Alright, he did request for me to do his eyebrows like he does every time. So basically I'm using a 1 guard, lever fully open. Just went over his eyebrows. Now I'm using again the triple cartridge razor and just doing above the eyebrow and below the eyebrow. You gotta be very careful, guys. A lot of people get nervous with a razor blade near their eyeball. So you just gotta play it safe, be careful, and just let them know everything will be alright. And there you go, guys. that is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything else that you'd like to see, please do leave it in the comment section below. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I promise you I will be releasing a lot more dope in-depth material. And again, I appreciate you all. Don't forget to give me a like, and please do feel free to share if you like. All right, so we'll see you on the next video. Barber signing out.